person sees all.
Hey there, I came out to peek, get brighter for us. Guess where we are, guys? The next day. Look, when we go back down, you'll see them crossing across the tree line right there. Still very early. Again, 6:45. Bright, and they're coming up, so we're going to wait till it gets a little darker to see them a little better. An aircraft going by. Let's see if they're back at the building. Well, they're looking, eh? Yeah, it's a heli. See where they were yesterday? Right here. Look at that, guys. It was literally looking, eh? When I zoom out, you'll see one right there. There it is, right over the wires, rising up. Again. And it's still bright, but they're going to be scared away by these helicopters arriving and then stopped. That was last night. I'll let you know what happens tonight. Watch this. They'll be looking for the lights. This is serious. They're trying to find out who it is, or they're part of it. Good night. Still very early. I'm going to show you a couple anyways. They're rising up. Here it is. Very hard to see with the light, right? Have to get brighter for us. Still a little early. But they're still rising up. And why do you think I'm showing you the building all the time? Well, that's proving you that it's coming up from the same area. Yet again, a small aircraft going by, very active tonight. Be able to watch them. See what activities around them. There's one rising right over it. Right there. See it on the edge of the tree? Again, it's very bright. There it is rising up. Very busy again tonight. And of course, always here is that or the famous tree line. And I think again they're going to be very active here. There's another one. So we're very early. The second one. Oh, it's dim. I can see one of them. Well, see it? Very dim, but it's rising up into the night. That damn light. Had it be begun. Alright, we'll keep our eye out. 'Cause it is early. I can't wait for it to get darker a little bit. I'll be adjusting this inside. Anything here? Yeah, another one rising right there at the top. Just missed it. Back it up and you'll see it. There's lots of them rising. But you'll see the helicopters will disturb them eventually. Several of them. There's one there. There's two on the right also lifting up. There's one on the left, one going up left. I mean, they're all over the sky. And people say, well, why don't you go where there's no light? It's daytime. It's 6 o'clock. The infrared's picking up light. I've gone beyond those lights. They're still rising in the lights. They're in town where bright lights are. And they're rising at a bit over top of these wires, and you've even seen me showing you them rising under the wires and between buildings. They just built an entire project of 20 blocks there for the first time. It's been a field forever. Could it have something to do with that? I don't know. The earthquake is obviously their base. They imploded as they left. last year. Lots going on. This is February 5th. Again, a second night showing you from that building them rising.
They're really looking, eh? They're slowing down and they're hovering. Those are helicopters. Well, obviously, if planes don't hover. And it's the same area from where they're rising up that I've been showing you. They're waiting for them, recording them. That's what they're doing. I bet you some are close by at the same time. Let's see here. It's still a little early, eh? Maybe they don't like the trains. Sorry, the car. There they are. Planes observing them. Another one right underneath. See? And they're rising up, the UFOs. Right there, and the planes are observing them. A helicopter is actually. Look, it's going up. There's one going by here, another UFO going downwards. One going upwards. So is the heli. See? They're all there. Right where the building is. It's an aircraft, a heli.
UFO rising right behind it. So all these aircraft, helicopters or not, are arriving and descending in the sky, not going across. They're descending here exactly where they've been coming up since yesterday. Right, and of course, way back to when it started in the end of October 2023. I've documented over 1,600 of them, now 1,700 of these lights and UFOs. You see it? It's how it's slowed down literally, literally hovering. And it's right over well, in my line of view, the building where exactly those UFOs were coming up. We've already seen in a couple of minutes like 10 or 15 UFOs all over the sky already.
Oh yeah,
and it intrigues me. I can see this helicopter with the naked eye, but I cannot see any of the UFOs that I am filming with the infrared camera. So you see, I showed it to you that was really hovering there. And yet the UFOs are rising up all around them. They are also documenting them. I think it's going to be a lot to film probably this summer. And now, again, we're before 7 o'clock, so it's early. I will, and I always do, get out into town to film them. Like I said, there's nothing we can look at when we're in town. We're just looking up at the sky at the lights going by. From the buildings, you can actually see that they're always taking off from that same bloody area, and there's aircraft all over the sky examining them right now. So immediately, there's another one, and you'll see again. Watch. Hang on. We'll scroll up here. There it is on the bottom right, going upwards. And again, it's always from that exact point of the corner of the building between that and the famous tree line that we call now. Always seeing this in that same area. It's an area where there's a lot of activity. The storms around here start in that area. The earthquake that was on my town was obviously right here in town. So does it have anything to do with any of that? We don't know. So this is day 2, and this was 2 nights ago. Yeah. So yesterday I filmed, they were rising up. This is the day before, so now we're back to the 2 days. I did this for 3 weeks last year in November. And I didn't get that many views. Even now, the videos are at 1,300. Imagine. One video in 2 hours, I filmed over 402, 364. Lots of them. So this, we're all the way back to even at the end of 2022, I started seeing them rise. And I've been showing people them rising. But look where they're rising from. The same area. Listen to the date. Let me replay it again. December 2022, 3 lights lift up from the surface and disappear in the night sky. Right after, 3 more. 2 years showing this, and now there are more and more lights, more and more lights. A scene from my brother's beautiful land. Without directly knowing the exact truth about UFOs, I can tell you that the human story is a lot deeper than we think. Humans are not just on this planet, I feel. So this was a test night with the infrared. I saw one giant UFO flash. So I know Jason does have UFOs over his house, but I don't think they like the 20 people watching with me. We're going to have an amazing evening tonight, guys, with the infrared camera. It's going to be exceptional. The sun's going down now. In about an hour, we're going to be able to try to test out the infrared camera to see exactly if we can see any UFOs here. Basically, my brother and I are trying to find out what the hell we are doing here on the planet. Trying to understand our life and our path and what we have to do. You know, we try to be good people. Jason and I, that's what we do. Try to help others without necessarily changing their own opinions, because free will, that's what I want. I want all humans to have free will forever. So I told my brother my secret. I acted like a primate the first time in the field in a Canadian forest, and aliens landed thinking I was just a primitive race.
That would be towards Rio.
Yeah, I think so. Far.
We could do Google
I'm telling
Map.
you, the infrared dude goes and gets little tiny lights over the mountains over there.
Yeah.
And you see them and they're like fireflies. They're like angels lit up. They're like that big there.
Well, I think they're angels, obviously.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they are. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I hope you know things are going to get crazy in my videos. I haven't shown you anything yet. These are UFOs lifting up that are invisible to the naked eye, seen with the infrared camera, and over 300 UFOs in an hour. Watch.
Subscribe to Bruce Sees All. Paul Sabo, thanks for gifting out the memberships, the many memberships.
Pat Grassard, Arlo Lama, Ruth Kelly, Eric Dubé. Thanks, guys.
Aliens on the moon. When are they gonna tell the world? Come on, Pentagon. Aliens on the moon. Aliens on the moon. And they're mining. Really up there. And they're mining on the moon. Aliens on the moon.
Thank you very much for the support to this channel. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions and thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming soon.